Hi, my name is Ryan and welcome to my channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. I hope I did that right. Just like and subscribe. If you're new to YouTube, there's this thing called liking where you hit the thumbs up. That means you like something. And then you can subscribe. That means you follow along with the person making the videos. Apparently, there's an algorithm, and everyone likes to say that in their videos. They say, oh, the algorithm, the algorithm, the algorithm. Okay. And I understand algorithms. And I've done some research on this YouTube algorithm. And apparently, it's some very mystic, intangible, nebulous type of algorithm they use. I would love to talk to the people that design that thing and how they quantify their metrics that they put in there on what's going to be the independent and dependent variables, and put in simple terms of how it causes the effects on what happens with people being able to get search results. It's a little bit beyond my understanding. However, it's there. That's what we're dealing with. And apparently, if you like and subscribe, and if you put on the notification alert, that means there's a higher percent chance that this video would get pulled up in somebody's random feed, which is probably where all those thumbnails show up on the side. And my thumbnails are in the process. Actually, I got that under control, and we'll show you a little update in another video because I didn't want to talk about that in this video. This video, I wanted to talk about when you're working on these projects like this by yourself, okay? Say you're wanting to write a book or do anything, okay? Motivation is tough, all right? Unless you have a full-time job and you got no responsibilities, or hold on, wait a minute, did I say that backwards? All right, let's say you got no responsibilities, and maybe that entails not even having a full-time job. You're like somebody that has a lot of resources at your disposal, especially time if you don't have to have a job. That's easier to start working on these projects. Or maybe you're in college and that's the time to really work on these things. I did work on this type of stuff when I was in college, but I didn't make it a priority and moved into other priorities and other responsibilities, and things got pushed off. Okay, so trying to sit up straight here. Let you know that I don't slouch. All right, but anyhow, so say you're working on a project. Let's say you do have responsibilities. Let's say you got a job and you got maybe kids or a cat or a dog or a plant, which plants are a responsibility. I've raised a lot of plants and it's not that much responsibility. Okay. And just so you know, if you're one of those people that like you have like a dog or a cat and you think about having kids and you're like, oh, I'm ready to have kids. I have a dog or a cat. Let me tell you this. That does not get you ready to have kids. Okay? Absolutely not. No, 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 no. Okay? I don't care who it is. They're like, I got a dog. His name is Flippy. No, it's like, I kept Flippy alive. It's like, yeah, you kept the dog alive, but we're talking about kids. Kids have constitutional rights. All right, enough about that. You came here to talk about getting motivated on your projects. So one thing you can do with these projects, come up with a list of stuff you need to get done. Okay. And it's all the little details. Okay. And you can do all sorts of time management strategies. You can do other, like Franklin Covey has all this type of stuff and their type of training for, keeping your priorities or keeping all your things you need to get done on a list and stuff. What I do for me, and this works for me, I'm very abstract, is I like to create a list. And I have a spiral notebook and I just create a list of items that I need to get done. Okay. And as I go through that list of items, I scratch them off. And it's kind of a reward thing too, because it feels good when you get a full page of items all scratched off and, you're just going through those things. Okay. And what you need to do though, as you build your list, is don't make a item on the list as a solid item, especially if you know it can be broken down into smaller steps. You want to break up into those smaller steps because what you're trying to do is build a positive success pattern with working on items. You want to just feel a little bit of positive movement. Okay, you want to train your brain for a behavior so you keep moving in these positive motions. Okay, and if you're really struggling with going out there and getting started on something, just make it really easy. Say, you know what? I'm just going to open up this website and go in there and just look at what I'm supposed to learn. Okay. For 5 minutes. Set a timer for 5 minutes. Say, I'm just going to go and do this for 5 minutes. I've done that before. Matter of fact, when I was writing the book, There's times I was like, I don't want to write. I don't want to sit down and write. I don't want to think about it. It's like, I don't know if it's performance anxiety or I don't know why it would be. Laziness. Let's just call it being lazy. I mean, it's a lot easier to jump on the Xbox or the computer and play video games or crank up Netflix and start binge watching, the great shows on those platforms. Yeah, I'm drinking coffee. The way I see it, I earn the coffee because I'm sitting here making all these videos, talking to nobody. I mean, there's absolutely nobody watching these things right now. There's nothing for me to even be motivated to make these. I mean, I could be making all these videos, and next thing I know, I get told if I produce this book, I'll get fired. I mean, it's all gone. It's down the drain. So I'm gonna drink coffee. I'll make the videos. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it one more time. Oh yeah, that's delicious. Okay, back to the point. So if you are trying to get over a hump or just try to get some momentum, just set up little goals. Okay, real little goals. Say, I'm just going to do this for a certain amount of time. Or maybe you're trying to get through college and try to do your homework. You're like, I gotta write a paper. I'm gonna go and find one research article that relates to this paper I'm trying to write. Or maybe I'm just gonna write 3 sentences. Okay, just something real small. And this is just to get you started. Okay, just to get you started. If you're having a hard time getting some momentum moving in the right direction, you're stagnant, or possibly you're moving backwards and not actually being productive, but maybe counterproductive. Maybe you're doing things that are going against what you should be doing, whatever it happens to be. That could be anything, like playing video games, watching TV. If you're, going out and having fun and dance clubs and all that kind of stuff, that can take away from your ability to go and produce things. Okay. There's a point in time where you have to make trade-offs. Okay. Especially if you're doing counterproductive type activities. So now I'm not saying you eliminate those. I'm saying you got to manage them. Okay. You got to manage everything. All things in moderation are good. Well, hold on. Don't go and misconstrue that. You're like, oh, if I just moderately murder people, that's a good thing. No, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, rational, good, humanitarian type things. Okay. And so, whoa, I got a phone call coming up. Boop. Let's hope the video keeps recording. I hate recording on the iPhone because I always get messages and phone calls, and it's like, come on. But anyhow, and it's hard to talk onto the camera because it's all popping up on the screen right in my face. You're probably thinking, well, drop the $800 and buy a camera. No, I'm not going to do that because I got $1,500 wrapped up in this phone here. Why would I go buy an $800 camera? All right, but anyhow, so you want to build those positive success patterns. Okay, so keep moving forward, keep doing all the little things, create a checklist, and just, however you need to do the checklist. I have multiple checklists. I have paper ones. I like those for more of the day-to-day type things I need to get done. Like this video is on a checklist. I'll scratch that off. But the topics for the video, since those correlate with why I'm making the video, those are on a different checklist that I store online with, like some sort of note software. So I kind of break it up because it works for me. And that way, if I have an idea, I can just go and type in my ideas for the notes or something like that. And that way I don't have to carry around a spiral notebook because I always have my phone on me and all that kind of. You're more likely to have your phone on you, especially in today's day and age. So if you have your phone, use your phone to take notes, okay? Or carry around a sheet of paper or a little spiral notebook or something like that. Take your notes on, come up with your to-do list, and there you go. Hopefully that will help you get motivated or keep you moving consistently forward or break the stagnation that you might currently be in and start getting done what you need to get done, okay? And especially if you're in college and trying to get homework and life is happening around you, you're in relationships and other stuff, you might need some assistance in managing those type of things, okay? What's the old saying? In order to eat an elephant, it takes one bite at a time. And that same thing involves going forward with projects. That's what I'm trying to do. Hopefully this thing will roll out, and then that way when this video is watched, you can say, hey, yeah, he did it. He got it done. Yeah, that would be a great thing. All right, so make sure you like and subscribe. Keep that algorithm rolling, and we will see you in the next video. Oh, boy. the watch thing again.